off we go from SoFi Stadium. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First down, Murray. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing Fitzpatrick. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Fitzpatrick on first down. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Fitzpatrick on 3rd and 2. And that will be incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Fitzpatrick to throw for it on 4th down. Open man, Parham. He's got him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
They go back to Murray on first down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action, Fitzpatrick. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on third down.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Fitzpatrick. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And he's going to go down, sacked right around the 17.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter now, Titans in possession of the football, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Now Fitzpatrick. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Gardner. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now Fitzpatrick on 4th down. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Broncos are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll go right back to the ground with Dickerson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down. They'll run now with Dickerson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's Eric Dickerson. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
That's caught out left side by Casper. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans 33. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 21 yards there on 3rd down. A carry for Dickerson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Running it with Dickerson. And some room to work. And he'll take it into the end zone for... We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Dave Casper, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
I'm darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Here's Jackson to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Go.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, Jackson. And his pass incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Jackson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Ron Woodson with a pick. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
2nd and 7. Opening carry of the game for Cordell Patterson. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument the quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
On 2nd and 15 now. Rodgers. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Now Rodgers. And again, he'll give it to Fitzgerald. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers now on 1st down. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Room here to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 19 and a 1st down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Right back to him on 1st down. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Rodgers. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Rodgers now on 1st down. He'll get that to his tight end, Casper. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Dancing to his left. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. To throw is Rodgers. Steps away to his left. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, 10. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown. And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction. There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Forced in pressure, gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Hey, take 26.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Joe Mixon taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. He's got a man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. This is brought in by Casper. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this 2nd half as they trail, and we are back underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. middle they go. Dickerson.
To about the 26 here. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Throwing now is Rodgers. This is caught. Touchdown Broncos. Dave Casper, 26 yards. And the Broncos are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here's Jackson.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
Oh, able to avoid him.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone would come free.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Now Jackson. He's got a man. It's the tight end Casper. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Mixon will try the right side. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
They'll go option to the short side. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 10 yards away.
And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Moss. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down. Dickerson. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. Now Rodgers. Gotta have this one. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. On the option right is Jackson. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice game.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
3rd down, here's Patterson.
It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. Gonzalez's kick is good.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Back to throw, Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Grant Delpit, and the Dolphins are going to get it.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson, and he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yard is?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. Herbert operating from the red zone. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Now a handoff up the middle. Dickerson. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Here comes the 7th play in this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's got some space here. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one 28 yards on the ground. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Former first-rounder Derek Brown living up to the billing on that stop.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 42 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. They find some open field here. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They'll run on first down. Dickerson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after one on EA Sports. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Rodgers going to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Throwing is Rodgers. Touchdown! Randy Moss, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Broncos go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Dickerson trying the right side. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Inside give to Dickerson. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. On 3rd down, Dickerson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Finds his tight end Ingram.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st down, Dickerson. And he's got room. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. 30 yards.
And the Dolphins are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Rodgers now on 1st down. He's going to try and go deep again. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A gain of 32 that time. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Rodgers to throw. This is caught. It's Crabtree. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Rodgers. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw is Rodgers. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Dave Casper from a yard out. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Tariq Woolen in there to bury him for a loss of 11. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
We're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right, and they'll get this down to the 10. On 1st down, Rodgers. And that's caught by Crabtree for a Bronco touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Broncos are able to extend their lead in the final seconds. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage. but not enough to get to the goal line.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Going to the air right away, Lawrence. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Lawrence. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 25 yards that time. Looking to throw, Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. And he comes back with one complete. He's got room at the 30. Uses his stiff arm. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 36 yards on the play.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit the sack there to Chandler Jones. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Rod Woodson. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touch. Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, Delta.
Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Johnson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Let's go. Look at me. Zipper. Hey, Alpha.
They're going on fourth down. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They can...